I think that one of the first things that I remember just being out on the strip that day was, it was different. Immediately you saw a change. All of a sudden, everyone wanted to do something. You wanted to help any way you could. I think it meant to all first responders that you weren't alone, that this affected everyone. I am a police sergeant for Las Vegas Metro, and my job is I take care of employee health and wellness, and we take care of all employee health and wellness for Metro as well as their families. For that response for October 1, we responded with Metro as well as fire department, doctors, nurses, crime scene analysts, dispatchers, EMTs responded. I mean, there was such an amazing response, as well as our community. Part of what my job was in the months that followed was with my team was to kind of ensure that the needs of our employees were met. My team for months following dealt with the 5,700 employees that we have with Metro and their families to ensure that their health and wellness needs were taken care of. I would love to say that I have all the answers for how I would respond to things, but I don't. As a first responder, you get exposed to things you've never seen before. If it's not dealt with, it can build up and if someone internalizes it, then it can really do harm in the long run. And now, with what has happened is now we travel all around the United States and say, this is what we did. How the investigation unfolded, how our crime scene unfolded. I speak on employee assistance, how that works. It's given me an opportunity to take my October 1 story and share it around the United States. People think that everyone in Las Vegas has a house on the Strip, which they don't. Instead, I get to share my story of a little church at Jones on Lone Mountain that within 18 hours of the most horrific event, 4,000 people can show up. They have a candlelight service where a disheartened and scared single mom like myself could take herself and 3 scared kids and hear Amazing Grace. That is Las Vegas. That is my church. That is my home. I think that everyone in Las Vegas is affected by October 1, whether you were there, whether you were home, whether you were sleeping, everyone's affected because our city's forever changed. Darkness came to our city on October 1st. For many of us that are parents, we now had to tell our children about this. And that's a scary thing. But that's not the end of that story. I also got to tell my kids about a man who brought crosses for every single victim. I got to take my kids to all sort of events celebrating our city, our community coming together, celebrations of life throughout the city. Yes, there is pain, but it doesn't end there. As a community and as a family and as friends, we heal together.